Apparently there's a theme park around the corner. And there's the first ride just there. He's got 2 inversions. Here we are at Legendia Śląskie Wesołe Miasteczko, aka the Silesian Amusement Park. Here is Scary Toys Factory, so scary that they can't even open it. First impression on Let Coaster, that first inversion looks way too small compared to the size of the drop. That looks intense. First ride we're going to get on is Diabelska Pętla, which used to be at Lightwater Valley as the Super Looper. Right, here we go. It feels quite emotional to say that I've been on this, because I remember as a younger enthusiast looking at RCDB and seeing the older rides that Lightwater Valley had, which is actually the nearest park to where I live. And I saw it and I thought, oh, I wish I could have gone on that. And I'm right here in Poland and I've finally ridden it, Diabelska Pętla. The ride doesn't really have much to say about it, but it's not rough at all, it's quite comfortable. There's also a backwards facing seat. I'm going to ride that next. Look how slow that bit is, oh my god. It's definitely better on the back. It's quite fun actually. The ride operator was also really nice. He let me wait out an extra train just so that I could get on the back seat, or the backwards facing seat, which is the second back seat if it's really confusing. The park's open until 8, so I have a lot of time to kill. I've not even been on Let Coaster yet, but I'm going to go on the slides. I'm not going very fast. Here at DJB Coasters we film the best quality POVs. They've converted a Dodgems ride thing into some kind of arcade. Dolina Yagi looks like a really nice river rapids ride, but it's time for Let Coaster. I'm really impressed with the theming so far, and it has an amazing soundtrack. Here we go. First ride on Let Coaster, I rode it towards the front. I greyed out on that first turn, but I can't say I was blown away by it. Let's do that again. So I believe there's meant to be some kind of pre-show in here, but it doesn't really seem like much is going on, and the door for the next room's open. There's a really nice atmosphere in this queue line. Let's give that a go on the front. It's really started raining heavily and we were on the front row, so that stung a little bit. The train was almost empty then. I don't know if that contributed to the ride being really slow, but it feels like it has a lot of warming up to do. I'm gonna wait out the storm in this cozy Let Coaster gift shop. It now seems like they're refusing to operate Let Coaster in the rain, so I'm just gonna wait here at the back row spot, so whenever it stops raining I guess I'll get another ride. 20 minutes, they're sending out a train to test it again. Whoa, that's intense. They made 3 test runs with an empty train before restarting it properly. In total, that was about half an hour, but riding on the back, it makes the ride a lot better. The drop, first of all, is amazing. But I think I experienced one of the strongest grey outs I've ever felt on that ride. The twisted and beyond vertical drop behind me has to be one of the best drops on a roller coaster I've ever ridden. And the elements to follow, honestly, I'll just show you how it feels riding Let Coaster.
Life could be a dream, life could be a dream. Do, 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 shaboom. Life could be a dream.
Okay, After a 13th ride, I have to admit, I am now blown away by that. That's one of the best roller coasters I've ever been on. The first drop alone is absolutely amazing, but when it comes with the soundtrack, the theming, all of the intensity on that ride, I'm not saying it's my new number one, but it's right up there. A Lek coaster, honestly, is something else. Let's go on Diamond River log flume here in Legendia. Well, this theming is really quite nice. It's called Diamond River, and there's diamonds everywhere. Also, look at this beauty. Pretty fun log flume. It does have wider boats, but I'm still calling it a log flume. Let's go on this next. Dragon Temple is the name. This area of the park's quite nice. That was a really fun flat ride, and the best thing about it is the views of Lek Coaster. Hunters Society. The big question with Lek Coaster, is it better than Phoenix? Let's find out. Yep, I'm sorry guys, Lek Coaster is a lot better than Phoenix. Let's go on this. Dreamflight Airlines. I've just spotted a mini Lek Coaster train. How cool is that? Whoa. Let's go a bit faster. I've just been on Dream Hunter Society, Dreamflight Airlines, and now Sweet dreams, I must be dreaming. There's an alarmingly dark cloud approaching. I think it's time to go in the indoor bit, which I've heard contains this really good dark ride called Bazyliszek. I've never seen a ride with a restaurant in its queue line before. I'm pretty sure Wilkołak is a wooden coaster at Majeland Kovnaty, which is a bit further north in Poland, but apparently it's right here at Legendia as well. This is a pretty confusing queue line because it's just one big hall and there's a bouncy castle there. I guess we go in here. This is literally me sat inside here waiting for the rain to stop. I've already done Bazyliszek now, and I'm going to actually do that again because, like I said, it's raining quite heavily outside, so we might as well stay dry. And to be honest, it is a really good dark ride. Those are the vehicles. For such a small park, it's really quite a high budget dark ride. Pew, 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 pew. The sun's out again. This day has been very strange weather. Let's go on the wheel. There's also a football stadium that you can see from up here. I'm pretty sure England played in that. It's one of the biggest stadiums in Poland. It's really cool to see a proper overview of the park as well as the nearby city, Katowice. Oh, I wonder what's in this garden. Absolutely amazing. Why is there so many dreams in Legendia? Walking past this coaster for the second time today. Not sure how it's different from Dream Hunter Society. It looks exactly the same. Standing but not operating since 2020 apparently, so I can't even really call this a miscredit because it's not like I was ever going to ride it anyway. These crates are interesting though. Okay, this is the real scary toys factory. Oh crap. Right, we're back here. Let's go on Dolina Yagi. A pretty interesting looking river rapids ride. Just like the rest of the park, there's some really nice theming and some really good soundtracks. Oh, nice rock work. Operators let us take another lap, so let's go. Here's the station, by the way. Okay, I better put my phone away so I don't drop it, but there goes Diabelska Pętla. Whee! Really nice river rapids. Here we are back at Lek Coaster. This area is absolutely beautiful. It probably could be a bit more noticeable, but the eagle here is part of the storyline for the ride, which follows the legend of Lek, Czech and Rus, and then there's a nest over there. The storyline for this ride is really well kept in terms of its theming. There's a few references that you wouldn't understand if you didn't know the story, but it's all here. Enough words though, let's get back on this masterpiece. pretty much just had 13 back-to-back rides, and that takes my total Let Coaster count up to 26, which means I've now ridden this coaster more than I've ridden any other coaster. Of course, I rode Zadra 25 times. I was torn whether this was the best coaster in Poland, but after so many rides, I think I've realised that it's not quite the same level as Zadra, but it's definitely a top 5 coaster for me overall. Front of the park to buy some beer because literally everything else is closed. And on the way, gonna ride this. I'm gonna drive to Flamingo Land in a few days to get my practice in now. Also at the front of the park is a pretty nice exhibition on mountains. I think the reason why this is here is because there is a partnership with a company who runs lots of ski resorts around Poland. They sell the tickets to Legendia as well, which is why you've got all these mountains.
Last ride of Let Coaster.
Today I've ridden Let Coaster in 3 blocks of 13, making that 39 rides in one day. Absolutely amazing. I'm gonna have to end this video pretty quick because it's now soaking with rain. My phone's not waterproof. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye. Oh no, my phone's about to break.
Buckle up, it's a chill ride.